Hello folks, my name is Jack, and in this video I'd like to share with you some of my thoughts regarding a recent article written by Josh McDowell that's on christianpost.com. I'll post the link below so you can go read that and check it out. Basically, Josh McDowell states that the internet is posing the greatest threat to Christians today. Why is this the case? It's pretty straightforward. And it's not really a surprise to me at all. I was a youth pastor for about 8 years, and having worked with youth in Washington State for most of that time, I saw the problems are very clear. And it basically boils down to this. Parents aren't at home. Parents aren't spending time with their children. When they are spending time with their children, it's not in the way that is actually reflecting the beliefs that the parents hold as Christians. Christianity, by and large, Christianity for many families, not all of course, but for many families is nothing more than a social networking, gathering, social club sort of activity thing that they do on Sundays. The children see that Christianity for the parents is really just sort of a Sunday endeavor type of thing. The children see that Christians really don't care much about Christianity outside of when they go to church on Sundays. And so is it any surprise? Is it any surprise that many youth in America today, when they see the Christianity of their parents, they don't find it very, they see something lacking. Now, to add to that, the fact that the internet now provides a venue by which everyone under the sun has access to your children in terms of, your children, your youth, the youth of today have the means to hear every message, every belief, every opinion, every dissenting idea out there. And that, coupled with parents not being around, parents themselves being ignorant about what they believe and why, parents not demonstrating that they actually care about what they believe and why, creates a big problem. Of course, for some people, this isn't a big problem at all. For people who desire to have secularism, and for people who desire for religion to become minimized, and people who desire that people are not religious at all, or that people don't really believe in God at all, this is a great thing. This is a beautiful thing. Now, I think in the end, it's going to come to sting them in the butt too. But at the moment, the problem can be solved. The problem can be solved. But in order for the problem to be solved, there has to be an understanding from the parents, a realization from the parents that to be an apprentice of Christ, to be a disciple of Christ, to be a follower of Christ, means that pursuit of the American dream in which you're working 60 plus hours a week and you're spending little to no time with your children, that needs to become demolished. What it means is that parents need to understand that Christianity shouldn't be just a social networking gathering thing that you do on Sundays so that you can look good with your friends and make all those connections. No, you see, Christianity should be something that actually defines you as a parent when you go home. It's who you are as a parent. It's what your children see from the moment you wake up to when you go to sleep. They encounter you praying. They encounter you talking about Jesus, not in some distant sort of way, but in some very real, vivid sense. Many parents don't have this. Many parents who go to church don't have this. I'm not at all surprised. I'm not at all surprised by the state of Christianity in America today and the fact that in the decades to come, Christianity will continue to be essentially become sifted. It will become sifted as it's been for the past decade or so, and what's going to be left is a sort of remnant of Christians in America, of parents in America, of families in America who say, yes, I really believe Jesus lived, was crucified, and rose again, and I'm willing to pick up the cross and follow him and abandon all the desires and all the goals that the world has to offer me, all the lies and all the deceit the world has to offer me. I'm willing to forsake all of that in order that I might have Christ as Lord of my life, and that I might demonstrate in my life through my words, through my actions and my thoughts and my speech, that I might be an example to my children, and all these things, they might see Christ in me, through me. And when I'm at home, I will teach my children about these things, and I will spend more time with my child than the TV does, and I will spend more time with my child than all these other people do. There are some that do that, but the ones that don't, I'm not at all surprised that their children are turning around and saying, what you believe is a load of BS. It hasn't even changed your life. Why do you expect it to change my life?